Welcome to the part 6 of the Things I Wish I Knew at 20 series. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1, be more adventurous. I talked about traveling, right? I talked about traveling more in your 20s in the past video because it would expose you better. It would take away your limiting mindset to show you how other people are living their lives in their different cultures. So being more adventurous is not just by traveling. Traveling would give you an opportunity to try new types of food. For example, I used to be the kind of person that I've been all my life. I select food a lot. It got to a point where I was like, how long would I do this? If I say I want to travel, then I should be able to eat other people's food, because how would I find my local food in another country? Even if I find my local food in another country, would it be as available as it is in my country? So I had to start reprogramming my mindset. So now, if I eat something that is not what I always eat, I try to just swallow it, to digest it, to think about the food and feel like, okay, it's good for me. And by the time you keep eating it and eating it over and over again, it becomes part of you and the taste will not feel weird in your mouth. So learn to be more adventurous, go to different places, meet new people, dare to be different, push yourself out of your comfort zone, do things that you've never done before as long as you have the capacity to do it. Number 2, appreciate your singleness. I did a video on how to enjoy your singlehood. I'll link the video up here. What are the things you do while you're single? When you're single, you're not married. Most probably you don't have a child yet. You don't have direct dependence on you. This is the best time to live your life because you're not responsible for another human being's well-being. If you want to change career, you can change career now, because even if you become broke for a while, it's not like being broke and you cannot cater to your child. It's not like being broke and you cannot cater to your expenses while having other people dependent on you. But even if you are broke, you know, okay, it's just you. And one way or the other, you can source for funds because it's just you. You don't need to explain to anybody that, okay, you don't have money, you can't provide for them. So appreciate your season of singleness and take the most advantage of it. This is the time to change career paths. This is the time to meet new people. This is the time to be more adventurous, like I said earlier on, without the fear of anybody. Number 3, have regular check-ins. What are regular check-ins? Regular check-ins is talking with people in order to find new information about something. Seek out opportunities. If you've been dreaming of something and someone comes across and the person is talking about it, ask for more information. You never can tell if that is what would land you the next big opportunity in your life to propel you to success, to propel you to the dreams that you've been having. Find out, open your mouth, talk, ask, and you shall receive. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe. Number 4, don't take things personally. This took me a very long time. It took me years of hard work to realize that I shouldn't take things personally. If someone says something I don't like, I would react. And when I say react, it might not necessarily be shouting at someone, no. I might just, I don't like it, so I might just go into my shell. I just react. But I've learned that that's not the best way to live life. Why don't you just let go and just believe that that person is dealing with issues? If you're someone like me, it's very hard to swallow things that might not sit well with you. It takes constant practice for you to hold back and be okay with it and not react. This helps you to think before you talk. This helps you to process, to know what is going on. And by the time you talk, you are more relaxed and you're able to communicate better in that process. And sometimes it might not be this person's fault talking to you anyhow. It might be as a result of some frustration. So why don't you relax and learn, internalize what they've just said and try to think of the angle they are coming from. You would be better for it, trust me. This has changed my life. Number 5, honor your parents no matter what. spend time with them. You don't have an excuse to disrespect your parents, especially if your parents tried their best for you and you've seen it. So why would you disrespect them? It's not every time that our parents are right. But for the fact that they brought you to this world, for the fact that you were trained by them, and you see the effort they put to make you who you are today, to make you a better person, you have no right to disrespect them. You need to honor them. In fact, even if your parents were not so good to you, you need to honor them, because if you want your days to be long, respect your parents so that their blessings will not depart from you. This might sound funny, but number 6, getting to work early isn't going to get you promoted. Nowadays, it's not about the most punctual. Not being punctual is a bad thing to start with, but being hardworking is not going to get you promoted. Being smart with being hardworking would help you. And when I say promoted, it might not just be in the corporate world, it's also in the business world. When you are doing your thing, do you network, or do you just say my business, my business, my business? You don't make friends. That is why we talk about networking. Networking would help you and put you in the right places. In the corporate world, networking as well. You don't have to do eye service to be in the good books of people. In fact, eye service most times doesn't work because people can see through you that you want something from them. Just be relaxed. Just be yourself. Get to know people naturally. People would like you. And when it's time to be promoted, you would be recommended because 1, you are hardworking. Number 2, people know you. They can relate with you. They see the work you're doing. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, comment, and subscribe. Number 7, it's okay to change your mind. Have a new perspective about things. Place you live. If you want to change your location, this is the best time because you are in your 20s and this is the time you make lifelong decisions. I know of a girl on YouTube here. She's doing so well for herself in the corporate world and even on the social media space. And she has been going to different countries to live in. If she doesn't like this country, she's in the next country. If she doesn't like this country, she's in another country. And she's in her 20s, experimenting, enjoying life, and making money. So this is the best time for you. If you feel where you are is not the best place for you, you would know. And once you get the opportunity, you can move. Once you get the opportunity to move out of that career you don't like, move. Because most times when you are older, it might not be as easy as when you are in your 20s. Number 8, fail fast and fail forward. It's better for you to make those mistakes now. When you don't procrastinate and you do what you're supposed to do. In part 5, we talked about not being afraid of making mistakes. If you eventually make a mistake and you fail, it's okay. Because you are going to learn from that and you're not going to repeat that mistake. And it will even help you to be wiser and to make better decisions. It means you did not just fail, but you are failing forward because you are still going to be successful as a result of the past mistakes you made and you make better decisions. So it's okay to fail. This is the same as not taking things personally. If something is not working out for you, relax. It's okay. Let it go. Holding on to things sometimes might delay your blessings. Let it go. Free your mind. Have peace. And watch how the blessings will come. I hope and I pray you receive value in this video. Number 10, don't expect other people to do your work. You have a task ahead of you and you are playing. Who is going to do your work? And later you wake up and you would say, oh, I've not achieved my goals. Oh, I've not done this. Oh, it was because of this. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Just because you didn't do your work. Is that how to behave?